challenging.
Tipsarevic challenging the call from the left service. Both were good.
Seemed to come off the paint, but it may have been long up the line.
Yeah, I think this one missed.
Second service.
Yep. Well, that's one of the few occasions
40-30.
he's miscued on a big point.
Federer challenging the ball. The left service. The ball's all good.
Federer is not a happy chappy.
We've had an extraordinary number of challenges here today. They're hitting close to the lines, and that was clearly long. It should not be missed by the lines person. In the main, they've done good work, but that's a poor miss. And that's not a good miss either. There's a regulation pass from Federer.
He thought he'd made it. He's just not getting over that at all.
Federer challenging the call.
Well, we
on the
just
left
have
baseline.
an
The ball's pulled out.
extraordinary number of challenges. In a sense, the players have lost a little confidence in the officials, and also they're hitting very close to the lines.
Now they've got to replay the point. Federer won't like that at all.
Alison Lang saying he had a play on the ball. That's why we need to replay the point.
He really didn't. It come off the line. There's no chance of him getting it back in play, but they're the rules.
Made it!
Advantage to
Well, there's a magnificent passing shot here. Federer puts him under the gun, and he just never faltered at all. Was right behind the flight of the ball, and he's 100% on breakpoint chances. He's converted every one. This is another one now. And a shaky serve.
Thank you.
He's had 3 breakpoint opportunities and succeeded every time. Real drama here now as Janko Tipsarevic, unseeded, will come out and serve for a 2-1 lead. Janko Tipsarevic, 23 years of age, ranked 49 in the world, serving for a 2-1 lead against the world number 1. That's long.
15 love. 40 love.
Ace number 10 couldn't have come at a much better time. 2 points away from 2 sets to 1 lead.
Again, he had Federer leaning down the tee. He hasn't been able to solve this delivery all day.
Let. Love.
Well, the people here are absolutely stunned at the moment.
Wasn't that long ago that Federer had 2 set points. Tipsarevic was serving at 4-5, 15-40. He escaped.
Thank you. From here is 40-15.
Still 2 set points up his sleeve.
Let's for service.
Crowd erupts, and if the world #1 is to defend his title, he's going to need to do it the hard way. He's going to need to come back from a 2 sets to 1 deficit. Tipsarevic in the lead, 7-6, 6-7, 7-5.
With his credentials, Federer, he just has not been himself today in my mind, but we can't take anything away from Tipsarevic because toe-to-toe he has been far better than Federer off the ground. I just think Federer's ground strokes have let him down today. He served well, he's got the aces on the board, but the break points 2 of 11, and it's been because of the good serving. But let's see what's going on here. It's going to cut the nail, so he must have a toenail that's bothering him there.
The players have both covered plenty of territory. They've been on court for 2 hours and 36 minutes. That being shown up on the big screen so that patrons can see exactly what's going on. You think sometimes, though, Fred, that when a player has had plenty of opportunities, as has Federer, and hasn't been able to convert, you wonder if it's not going to be their day.
No, exactly. Well, we talked about struggling, and this is his struggle day. And he's up against a formidable opponent who, at this stage, hasn't buckled at all. And he's had plenty of chances to buckle. He's been put under the pump a few times. You know, the 2 set points here, and he's done it a few times. But you say, oh, how many more times can he do it? And he came back once more. So on 3 occasions when he's been down and out on the serve, it's the serve that's come back, and he hasn't served well at all. But under those conditions, he's answered the question. And this crowd, they now want to get behind Federer. They want to see a 5-setter here.
They both walked to the wrong side of the court initially. Federer certainly did. They're having to return to the pointed corners, so to speak.
Federer to serve.
Federer trying to get his adrenaline up. He's going to need to get away to a good start. Serving first in the fourth set will be of some advantage.
Love 15.
Still got a good rhythm on serve, Federer.
Game, Federer. First game, 4 sets.
25 aces from the racket of Federer. In the main, he's just been untroubled on serve, except when he's achieved the break. And Tipsarevic, excuse me, has come back immediately.
Tipsarevic has been off and the bathroom break and changed shorts. Those white shorts that he had were just absolutely wringing wet.
Love.
Boy, this will be a Herculean effort if he can get out of this. The way Tipsarevic is going, he's just travelling too well. Well, that's one of the few occasions in this entire match that he's been successful on that slice approach. That one had a little bit of bite on it and a little bit of depth, and he was rewarded with a pretty easy volley, but that's only about the second time that's happened in 3 sets.
partner, Tipsarevic3, giving support to her man. This has been a good comeback, this game, from Federer.
Advantage, Tipsarevic. Game, Tipsarevic.
Can't get the momentum going.
One game all,
Federer to really string enough together in a row. Good serving from Tipsarevic though. 1-1. There's a long way for this to go, Fred, but there's a lot of players left in the draw that will be watching this match very anxiously, not the least of which is the other Serbian player, Novak Djokovic. He's the highest seeded player in this section of the draw.
Well, so far it's got down, in my mind, to breakpoint opportunities, and so I think that's still the most important stat. And Tipsarevic had 3 of them, and he's broken 3 times. Federer's had 11 and has converted 2. That's an unbelievable shot. Just sets himself, and it's a very flat. There's
30-15.
not a lot of topspin on it. Just drives through the ball. That one, the forehand as well, and then this one straight down the line, a flight.
Fabulous return.
30-all.
He's only served at 48% throughout the match. And so he's won it on the return of serve and on the conversion rate of break points.
Game, Federer.
Couple of timely produced big serves from Federer. No break in the 4th. 2-1.
2 games to 1.
We'll leave Rod Laver Arena for just a moment. We'll take you back.
Bananas have been called for. 2 hours and 49 minutes duration thus far, and little sustenance required. Big crowd obviously are still here. They could be witnessing one of the major upsets of Australian Open history. Almost an unbackable favourite in this match, Federer. And at the moment, the odds are slightly with Tipsarevic.
Love. Let's to service.
Not able to disguise that forehand drop shot well at all. Federer took off very quickly.
Backhand down the line, and Tipsarevic won't play that one again. And he's on the baseline, but it gets up too high. As Jeff mentioned, he let Federer know about that one too early. The winners, Federer's hit twice as many, and he's still down 2-1. Good exchange again here. And one of the few occasions Tipsarevic has gone for broke and missed it by a metre.
It's very close from here. Tipsarevic is challenging the call. On the left service line, the ball's pulled out. Good service. Good service.
9 judges
15-13.
not having a particularly good day. Well, that's extraordinary. 15-30, second serve, and he went for absolutely everything. And may pay a very heavy price.
He's down 15-40 again. He's done it 3 times so far, but you run out of luck occasionally. More break points for Federer. That starts to play on your mind after a while. Even the #1 pro in the world knows that he's had so many darned opportunities today and he hasn't converted, and that's just not expected. And he doesn't expect that of himself. He'd be very frustrated at this stage, even though he doesn't show it.
Gets a very needed break. 3 of 13 he's now converted, Federer, but it may be the most important conversion of the match. 3-1, he leads now, 4th set, and if we go to form, Tipsarevic will break straight back, because that's what's been the case every time Federer is broken. Tipsarevic has broken back immediately.
Tipsarevic may well remember that ridiculous double fault that he went for. The first time he's done that in the entire match.
15 love.
This one looked as though it may have gone long, but there was no call. He was sitting right on that, wasn't he?
Game, Federer.
Well, the pattern has been broken. Federer
Leads 4 games to 1.
only one service break ahead, leading 4-1, fourth set. Well, this crowd has been treated to an extremely interesting match. Both players have had their moments of brilliance. And both players have had moments that have disappointed them. Bottom line is Federer behind in sets, but ahead in games.
Love.
See that ball curling out. He played an inside out side spinning backhand. Look how it curls and curls. Maybe just that little too much.
Love.
Three hours. This match has just ticked over. Federer pretty much in every stat was ahead in this match. In total points, Federer's won 137 points and Tipsarevic 120. Yep, this is the man that's ahead. Smart play there from Federer. Played the little angle, enticed his man into the net.
30-all.
And this time made very sure of the forehand pass. Stayed low with it. And now he has another chance at 30-all.
Probing to all parts of the court, both players.
30-14.
Federer deep in the forehand corner, short to the backhand corner. The drop shot, too much height. So many times we've seen Tipsarevic struggle with that forehand drop shot, gets too much elevation. Another break point for Federer.
Comes up with the goods again. Must get sick and tired of seeing it. 3 of 14 now.
Advantage Federer.
Well, he's been going down the centre tee in this ad court frequently under pressure. We go there again.
What a point again. Boy, this crowd, they're getting their money's worth today. In one heck of a day. In this match again, half volley comes in, tags him, gets it out there full stretch. Not much room to work with. Watch where he's got to go to flick this one back cross court and then not touch the net. Little balletic stop there.
Back to juice.
Advantage, Federer.
Well, he's wanting an insurance second break here, Federer. At 1-4, it's only one service break. At 1-5, I would imagine the set would be gone. Three of 16 breakpoint opportunities converted by Federer, and this wasn't in by much.
Advantage, Federer.
Another brilliant point. We've seen everything here. Whips this one back cross court for yet another opportunity. This is number 17.
Thank you.
For the second serve ace again, Tipsarevic found the corner. Federer jagged it back, worked his way into a winning position, and now surely we will be going imminently to the fifth as Federer serves at 5-1 in the fourth.
Well, that one he went for the big second serve, didn't he? And Federer jagged it back and it landed on the line. And it was a very close call. It wasn't challenged, but it was on the line, and then Federer took control of the point. 5-1, serving for the fourth set now.
Love.
He hasn't missed too many opportunities, hasn't missed too many of those shots today. That's 7 minutes to 8 in the evening. 3 hours and 7 minutes gone in this match.
Wait, please.
So he hasn't missed many.
15 all.
Oh, that's a good second serve. Went for a little bit extra. Tipsarevic moving forward to have a crack at that one.
30 all.
Ace 26 brings up set point.
Let's for service.
That's
Game
wide,
full set,
and we are all tied up here. 2 sets apiece after 3 hours and 9 minutes. The arm wrestle continues.
Allowed Federer there to get the service break. And this one here, cross court. So we're into the 5th. And it is still a packed house. And the evening matches, I don't know what they're going to do with it.
Well, the evening match was due to start here around 30 minutes ago. So it will be a very late commencement and probably a lot of potentially unhappy patrons waiting outside at the moment, but they'll be probably watching this on the big screen in Garden Square. The trainer has been called to Tipsarevic. Federer looks on to see what the problem might be. Also looks like a foot problem. His right shoe is off. Determine the problem, and once it's been determined, if it requires a 3-minute injury timeout, well, that's when the 3 minutes begin. Very happy crowd in here, and why wouldn't they be? They've seen 4 scintillating sets of tennis. They've seen Tipsarevic push the world #1 almost to the brink.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tipsarevic will now receive a medical timeout.
Medical timeout, that is 3 minutes, and the crowd here at Rodelaver Arena enjoying the wave. They've warmed up to this match, and this will keep them going for a while.
Well, they're enjoying the fact that they're still here in Rodelaver Arena at 8 o'clock in the evening when they came in for a day session, and they're still here as the evening meanders on. And a little strapping here for Tipsarevic, perhaps indicating he's slightly tweaked an ankle. Certainly didn't seem to be too much wrong with his mobility at any stage in that 4th set. Certainly he's been covering the court quite fabulously.
Got to be a little careful with those that they don't take them up too tightly. But these boys, you can see how efficient they are in doing ankles or wrists or anything they do. They're on the travel extensively on the tour. Next, the umpire stand down there, Brian Early, who was the referee at the US Open is down here at the first of the Grand Slams of the year, giving a hand in that department, officiating here. Good whistle there for Roger Federer as whilst he sits there, takes the opportunity to change shirts.
Well, this is quite a strapping, so he must have strained or twisted his ankle to some degree, because that's more than just moderate support. And the 3 minutes pretty close to expiring. Federer out on court. Crowling, looking to continue with the momentum that he was able to generate in that fourth set. He was able to secure 2 service breaks, Federer, in the fourth set. And more importantly, I guess, he was able to hold his serve on every occasion.
Particularly when he served for the set.
Time.
Prescription glasses, so time has been called. Federer is ready to go. The crowd will cheer Tipsarevic back on court.
Final set. Tipsarevic to serve.
So here we go. 5th set. It's an advantage set, remember, the 5th set.
Thank you. Thank you. Players already. Fifteen love.
Career 5-set record. Federer has played 20, winning 10 of them. And Tipsarevic has played 15, winning 11 of them. So Tipsarevic has a better record when it's gone to 5.
40 love.
Percentage-wise. Most people would consider serving first in the 5th set to be an advantage if you can hold your first serve. And he's done that. And so Federer
first game, final
will
set.
need to be playing catch-up tennis if Tipsarevic can continue to hold. So Fred, I know you're always happy to put yourself on the line.
Oh yeah.
Your prediction is?
Federer.
No hesitation?
No.
You think he's getting better? He's got some momentum?
I just don't think that Tipsarevic, if he does, I'll give him all the credit in the world. I don't think he can keep serving on the big points as well as he has been. In that game there, Federer, you know, the momentum changes, as you mentioned. Federer sitting out there for 3 or 4 minutes while the medical timeout's done, and he missed a couple of forehands that
15 love.
Federer has been serving well, and I just don't think Tipsarevic can keep, when Federer gets those opportunities. He's 4 of 17 for Federer. That's just not on. So I think he can get better in that department. And I don't think Tipsarevic can keep serving that well on the big points, but who knows? That's the thing that's impressed me, though, has been the return of serve, because Tipsarevic seems to be able to read the Federer serve, whereas Federer has no idea where Tipsarevic is serving. He's just been wrong-footed so many times, and he's off balance. Danger time right now, though. Again, toe-to-toe. It is Tipsarevic that's winning the battle.
40-30. Out.
Good change-up serve there from Federer. Tossed the ball over his head as if he was shaping to hit a kick serve out to the backhand.
Final set.
Instead, he slid it down the centre and was rewarded. 1-all. Fifth set. Ace number 12. Federer has 27.
Let's for service.
Three easy points for the serve now, just what he needs. Early stages of this final set.
Let's for service. Game, Tipsarevic.
Another very comfortable hold in this fifth set for Tipsarevic.
Tipsarevic leads 2-1, final set.
Fifth set.
In all the years of broadcasting matches that Roger Federer has played in, Jeff, and we've been doing it for a number of years now, I don't think I've called a match where he's been beaten when somebody served 50% or below on first serves, because it's basically the return of serve that keeps him going, and then his serve. But today he cannot pick this guy's serve.
15 love. 15 love.
We spoke at the outset about Federer wasn't able to have any pre-tournament warm-up. He was due to play at Kooyong in the exhibition match. Couldn't play through illness.
40 love.
Had a couple of easy first-round matches here, and now when he's been tested, he's been short of his best, Federer. And Tipsarevic, to his credit, has been quite superb. So those ingredients have made this a fascinating contest.
40-15.
You don't see Federer shank balls like that in the middle of a fifth set.
Yeah,
Tipsarevic has played above himself, but give him all the credit in the world. He has hung in there. He went in here as a huge underdog. Unseeded, he's ranked, what, 49 in the world. Just shows you the depth in the men's game today. Not being really successful with that play all day.
Love 15.
And he played it and it was short, and he realises that he can get into the net. He's a little bit late coming in, but executes the volley. And you look for Federer to try and tighten things up a bit here in this game if he gets a look at a serve.
Love 13.
Well, we prophesized that Tipsarevic couldn't possibly continue to keep serving as he has been on the big occasions. He's got a big occasion here. Love 30, 2-all.
He's getting incredible depth consistently, Tipsarevic. The crowd love it. Has yet to get a first serve in, but this big forehand once more. And Federer again, lightning foot speed. This is a very safe overhead into the open court. Good balance, good reach.
That is depth on the serve again. The one at the body. He's mixed it up well. This forehand. Right in the corner. That was at 15-30.